What's good, YouTube? SlimTv here to give you a new perspective on the character known as Roronoa Zoro. Now, when I think about Roronoa Zoro's character, I think about self-improvement. I think that he exemplifies and personifies self-improvement. In today's day where self-improvement is just the hot topic, I think that a lot of people get it twisted or messed up. I think that people think that all because they work out once or twice a week, or because they have started a business that they barely even pay attention to, that's real self-improvement. But when we look at Roronoa Zoro's character, it's an everyday grind. Zoro, he's about that life. He always has a new trick up his sleeve because he's constantly moving. He's constantly improving. You should be 1% better today than you were yesterday. And when we look at society as a whole, people, they watch these self-improvement videos, they get motivated, and they might start typing up a business, right? That is self-improvement for that day. And then the next day it's back to being lazy, sitting on the couch. And then they think to themselves, well, I did what I need to do yesterday, so today I guess I'm gonna take my break. Look, there are no breaks. Even if you take a break physically, you shouldn't take a break mentally. If you get what I'm saying, right? You should always be thinking about your next step. Even that's self-improvement. For me, putting out these videos, that's self-improvement because I'm putting my thoughts and my minds out there. So I have a couple clips I'm going to play that's going to show what real self-improvement looks like by the one and only Roronoa Zoro. Let's get into it.
また一人消えた。これで残りは3人と2匹。じきに2人と2匹だが。お前が政界人の要のようだ。仲間諸子ともどもよくやった。だが、すでにお前の心臓に狙いを定めた。神に祈れ、政界の剣士。
バカ。俺は一生、神には祈らね
え。悲しいな。人は所詮早く死ぬか遅く死ぬかの違い。ならば好きにしろ。
小賢しい説法は飽き飽きだ。俺はお前が見えねえが、その伸びる剣がお前の居場所を教えてくれるよ。
ふん、分かった瞬間が貴様の死ぬ時だ。
一世36本の二世72本の三世108本の三刀流108ポンド砲。
鉄ゴムが弾かれた。
Alright guys, so we're back. In that first clip, Zoro used the 36-pound cannon. That's a new technique. Before Zoro used that move, he said, I wonder if that new technique would work. And sure enough, it did. In the second clip, Zoro uses a 108-pound cannon. So within basically, because that whole series or that whole arc basically took place in one day. So within a day, Zoro went from the 36-pound cannon to the 108-pound cannon. A totally new technique, a move that he hasn't even really practiced, which is why before he even launched the move against the bald-headed dude with the glasses, he kind of grimaced because he wasn't sure that the move would work. But this is what real self-improvement looks like, guys. When you're really self-improving, you're always going to have a new trick up your sleeve. And it's not a chore, and it's not, it's not agony to actually learn to do something new. And this is a whole other thing. Zoro actually loves what he does. He does this shit. He loves sword fighting. So for him to go from the 36-pound to the 108-pound, that was nothing to him because he loved it. Real self-improvement is an everyday thing. It's mental. If Zoro can go from the 36-pound cannon to the 108-pound cannon in a day, you guys should be able to go from doing 10 push-ups to 15 in a day. You guys should be able to go from not being able to do a handstand to doing a handstand in a day. See, all of this is under the same umbrella as self-improvement. I don't care what you guys do. I don't care. I don't care if one day you didn't know how to dig a hole and the next day you did. That's self-improvement. And it should be constant. I'm so tired of seeing people say that they're a part of self-improvement or I talk to them and they say, yeah, man, I just been improving myself. And then when I ask them what they did, they're like, well, I was on the game all day, and then you know what? I got up, I did 5 push-ups, and then I sat back down. Come on, bro. Like, now, if you're doing 5 push-ups every day, and if that's where you're at, that's totally fine. That's different. But when you do one thing, and then the next day you don't do anything, it's like, come on, bro. So, I mean, this video, it's not really that long. It's really a simple point. Self-improvement is constant. It's not a one-day thing. It's not a one-week thing. It's every day. Zoro, that's his mission. That's his purpose. Sword fighting is his purpose. That's what he has decided for himself. And he's totally focused on that. Laser focused. And when he's not sword fighting and when he's doing nothing, he's thinking, because you got to think about it, all right? So, between the fight where he used the 36-pound Phoenix, and then the next fight where he used the, 108-pound cannon, or it's a 100-pound, he has so many different moves, I'd be forgetting. But yeah, between that, basically, he was thinking in his mind how to improve that move, even if he wasn't really using it. He was thinking to himself, okay, so if I put the sword here and the trajectory of the sword goes there, and that's what I mean by it's mental as well as physical. See, even when I'm watching anime, I'm thinking, okay, so how can I make a video about this? How can I use this to my advantage? Everything should be used to your advantage. And Zoro, he just exemplifies that. That's why I love his character. I think he's a great character. And I think that, men in general can really learn a lot about him. I mean, there's so many lessons to be learned from Zoro himself within One Piece that, I mean, I could make 100 videos. But back to the point. It's constant. Self-improvement is constant. So, yeah, I think that's really all I have to say, guys. Focus. Focus on your purpose. Find your purpose and love doing it. And this also goes back to my work video. Work is eternal. Zoro is always putting on the work, whether it's physically or mentally. You just got to want it bad enough. And you got to find something you love so that you will want to put in the work. Alright. Love y'all. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, feedback, criticism, put that in the comments. I'm always trying to improve myself. If you think I could have said something better, put that down below. Alright.